Welcome back. We are live in Monett, Missouri, and now we get to visit with the lady who made it all happen. For 9 years here in Monett, Ann Saunders' dream of this Repurposed Faire Festival has... I mean, I came, I believe, year 2. You did it year 1. I started year 2.
I tried to get you year 1, but you were busy.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, but you've been here
every
year
year
since.
I thought about you year 1, but you were busy. So
okay, and scheduling sometimes is, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But to see what you've dreamt of and to see where it's come, it's got to make you feel good. It's blossomed every single year.
It has. I had to think back, what year did we start this? Because it's just sort of in my DNA at this point. Every 4th weekend of August, we're going to have the Repurposed Faire. And it started out because this was a blighted space and sort of a pop-up market concept. What could we do with it? And I remember that very first year when I said, the newspaper actually interviewed me, and I said, if we only had a pavilion, then we could be, we'd get reprieve from rain or sun or whatever, and 2 years later, this is what we had. So, I mean, it is an absolute blessing to our community, and I'm just happy to be a part of that facilitation.
Yeah.
And you're from this area. You were born here. You love this area. That's what we were talking about, how people, maybe they're from here, they move, and they come back.
I think that it's interesting because there's just so many opportunities for work, for employment in Monett, and it's a wonderful place to raise families or be with your friends. It's just a great community. And there are bedroom communities nearby that provide other amenities if we might not have it. But the quality of life is amazing. So, we moved back, and our kids all grew up here, and now my oldest son lives here and is a teacher, and my grandkids are here. So it's really, for me, my grandpa came like in 1937, and it's just been a family thing for all of us for so many years.
And it feels like a family, doesn't it?
It is, and I
it
care.
does.
I care about it. This used to be Jumping Jack's shoe facility. It was like this big, huge building, and it was torn down, and it's a flood zone. So we were thinking, how can we honor that? And Jerry Hall was an entrepreneur with Jack Henry in this community, and he and his family, Pat and children, donated money for this pavilion. So it's just been, a wonderful labor of love by so many people in our community.
So, and also, I'd be remiss if the pavilion. Okay, we got that. Then I come one year and I see this water park over here. And I see the jungle gym for the kids. You should see that on a hot summer day, Kel. You should see those kids, because water squirts up from the concrete.
Kids love that.
At first I didn't have that in my vision, and I'm thankful that Bob and Debbie Berger had it in their vision, because it's incredible. Like, we've been working down here the last few evenings, and families are down here, little kids, and the joy that you see with them playing on the playground or, playing in that water, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that they thought about that, because it really does add another element of really importance to this place.
Yeah.
Green space, water, place for kids, and so it can be a family gathering place. And it is. People come down all the time and hang out, have picnics and play.
Oh,
and so
I
the
bet.
kids want to come.
Yeah.
They want to come. That's great.
So, Ann, what is the timeline of events starting tomorrow? It's Saturday and Sunday. And what can people expect this weekend?
So beginning at 9 o'clock, we'll kick off. We'll have vendors filling this pavilion and in the grassy areas. We have lots of food trucks, some really great food. I think we have about 9 food trucks. And then we have a lot of baked goods, too. We have Amish ladies who have baked goods. We have a couple other local bakers, macaroons. We have games, all kinds of fun things. And then we'll have live music the entire time. So there's just so much happening. I love to look down at the little stage. It's just a rough, wooden stage, but every year we kind of give it a theme. This year it's a porch, because I think Saturday is Music on Your Porch, National Music on Your Porch Day. So we're going to really kind of focus on that.
That is so great.
Yeah.
I love that.
So now, do you have some music coming?
Music. We have music. We have
Uke 66, I know that.
Oh,
66,
right. They are
yes.
so good.
And David Henson, who plays all over in Springfield. They're both going to, David's going to be on Sunday. Uke 66 is going to be on Saturday. We have a young group of teenagers who have a band who are going to start us off at 9, and they're so excited to have a stage. It's like their first time to really make it.
That's awesome.
And I'm so thankful. Then we have another young group, the Viscanios. I always say that wrong. Those guys play easy listening music. They're so talented. I had them recently for another event, and people were like, how did I not know about them? They're really, really good. So we have just lots of great music, really.
All weekend.
And then we also have the Turtle Group. They play at the farmers market on Saturdays, and they're really good too. Really good.
Now, last year you had a little area over on this. Is anything going to be in this grassy field over here this year?
You know, we had a play area there last year, but we decided not to do it this year. We really want to more focus on vendors, and we want, vendors want them to come back because people are buying their goods.
Right.
And we've had so many people who sign up on Sunday at the end of the festival. They sign up again for the next year because they're successful here. And that's really what
great.
my goal is. I don't want them to come just for the heck of it. I want them to have a successful event and want to come back to Monett.
Yeah, right.
And we're trying to give that vision of, you know what, you could make money in Monett. Why don't you
I
think
like
about
that.
living here or coming here or spending your money here? So
That's great. And you've got the kids area
the
over
kids
there.
area,
So you're covered.
come and hang out. You
Yeah.
can shop and eat. We actually have a beer garden this year too, which we've never had.
Wow.
Yeah, the VFW is setting up a beer garden.
And thank you so much for inviting us.
Oh, it's going to be a
Thank
fun
you, thank you.
weekend. All right.
Lots of good times in Monett. Seriously, guys, you don't want to miss it. I can't wait for the beer garden now.
We'll be back right after this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh,